Hi guys, welcome to the webinar of steps in, guiding for the e-commerce platform. 1 minute. What do you all mean by e-commerce? Can anybody guide me? We've always seen that shopping online is now a convenience and a luxury. It used to be a convenience and a luxury later, but now it's a necessity. Why is that? Where do you all shop from? Nowadays, do you all go to a kirana store or shopping mall, shopping market to go for a shopping? Is that true? Not really, right? So to consider that, we everybody is planning to go into a uh, open an e-commerce store, and not be in a physical brick and mortar store. So let's just understand this, how shopping will impact you. And we all know how successful Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, eBay, everything is, right? So let's just understand this in more detail. We have seen that Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal all showed us that e-commerce truly is the future. And the only way they became big is was they because they realized and experimented with the brimming potential of the e-commerce market. We've always seen that, Bill Gates has once said that if your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. In that's the way actually the e-commerce industry is progressing. The e-commerce industry is ushering. We have especially seen this in the pandemic for the Indian economy, and you've been thinking about how to venture a step into this world of this infinite profit. There's a lot of profit that if we have seen, right? So, especially in the pandemic, which we saw कि Amazon ने इतने profits बनाए, Flipkart ने इतने profits बनाए, but क्यों? Because कोई भी person, because of the precautionary measures, they were not going to a kirana store or shopping market to purchase all the things. They were just going online. If we can get the convenience, if we can get everything online, even at a very good price, then why do I go shop online? We can see this in the records that we can see. We've seen this survey which mentions that there is an economic survey of 2017 and 18, which mentions that the e-commerce market in India was estimated to be at around $33 billion, a full 19.1% growth rate since 2016 and 17. Am I right? Am
Yes,
I right, guys?
yes.
Uh, Sorry, guys, for the interruption. So, we'll again continue the webinar. So, we've seen that the survey that was being conducted in the e-commerce market in India, it was estimated at the 33 billion, a full 19.1% growth rate since 2016 and 17, right? So, that was the growth rate. And what the NASSCOM strategic review of 2018 estimated the e-commerce market at 33 billion in 2017 and 18, which has claimed that $38.5 billion. we've been expecting a commendable growth rate of about 17%. That's a massive growth in 2018 and 19. Depending upon your goals, it might make sense to start an e-commerce business. That is the reason we are all here, to understand why e-commerce, how to start an e-commerce business. एक छोटा बड़ा business start कर दे on any platform, whether it's an Amazon or it's on Flipkart, or start your own e-commerce business. So let's just understand this in more detail. So the first step to getting started with the e-commerce industry is we need to research the e-commerce space and find your niche. What exactly is a niche? Niche is basically a category of the product. Category of products, like we can say, household products, we can say baby wear products, we can say, food industry way when we talk about, once we talk about the, you know, electronic items, the appliances, so many things are there. There's a lot of niche. Abhi kaun sa buy karna hai, kaun sa sell karna hai, that's a whole confusion, right? First, we need to understand the first step is we need to start an e-commerce business. We need to have to do a lot of research. आप अपना पैसा डाल रहे हो, आप अपना टाइम डाल रहे हो, so we need to do a proper research in that case. So if you're starting a restaurant and looking into the different locations, food options, themes, you will want to investigate the e-commerce area you're interested in. For example, you want to consider what exactly your e-commerce business is going to offer. Will you be selling products or services? So if you're selling products, are they physical? Are they digital? So choosing your niche is basically a category. Niche means a category of products. So start this process by identifying the successful businesses. So we need to understand who are the successful businesses right now. Tata Group, yes, but it has a lot of niches. Starting with उन्होंने बस basically they started with a watch category. We very know about the watch category, right? So make sure that the area is competitive. We have to understand that people है कि नहीं, and ऐसा भी नहीं हो कि you should not be having a lot of competition. Like we know that toothpaste में well known is Colgate, soap में well known is Lux. Then we cannot pick an overly crowded niche over here. We can skip anything dominated by the major brand. If you're having the trouble with this, drill down further on what you want to do. The more specific you are, the less competition you're likely to, right? So moving on more, like if you really have a lot of trouble with drilling down, understand what you want, you know, be more specific where the less competition is there. It's not should be overly crowded, it should be very less crowded. Example like household supplies, बहुत जन लेते हैं, but it should not be like very. There are hardly one or two people, supplies we know in household industry like Nirlon, we know Milton, we know Borosilin crockery. We can go into wine accessories. Niching down is also very important because it gives the benefit of having a lot of shoulder niches related to what you do but not identical. You can work together with business owners in those niches to cross promote. You can work together with business owners in those niches. Just a minute, guys. Guys, you all can see my screen.
Yes, Simran.
Great, great, great. So, we do not put an overly crowded niche over here. Okay, niching down also gives you the benefit of having a lot of shoulder niches related to what you do but not identical. Pick a product category which is a minimum of 1,000 keywords should be there, and your focus should not be only in social media where you can sell it everywhere. It's a need of the product. The second step is validating your target market and product ideas. One of the most important things is अगर हमें एक ऑनलाइन स्टोर खोलना है, वी शुड अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर मुझे ए प्रोडक्ट बेचना है तो मेरा टारगेट ऑडियंस कौन होना चाहिए. Like this is very important for especially determining the products to sell, the website design, the marketing techniques, the shipping needs. If you already have a product idea, use that to determine who the ideal customer of the item should be. Ask yourself, like, if my target audience, example, if I want to, sell something like a wine, who drinks wine? First of all, what will be their age group? Where do they live? Do they live in suburban areas? Do they live in urban areas? Where do they live? How old are they? Usually, wine is preferred by the people who, probably are more than 30 years of age. 30 to 40, I can see. Where do they live? Of course, they live in more of a suburban area, an urban area kind of thing, in the metro cities. What interests do they have? What interests do they have? Then, if they like wine, then what kind of wine? What accessories they want to invest in? So, this is a good chance we have to create a proper buyer persona to nail down exactly who you are aiming to target with your store. So, while choosing a target audience, also good idea is to choose the one you are already familiar with. Successfully create, sell, and market the product. Simultaneously, look out for a product in your chosen niche. So I have, chosen a niche supposedly in electronics, but electronics is a huge now. So if my target audience is a someone who loves headphones, okay, who is a youth from 20 to 30 years, then ideally what gadgets do they use in electronics? It could be headphones, it could be cell phones, it could be tablets, it could be anything. So look out for an untapped market, optimize the popular product, and follow the trend. While we have done with the validating the target market and product audience, let's go to the most important step. Register your e-commerce business. How will you register your e-commerce business? There are a lot of legal formalities for the same. So first of all, we need to evaluate, you know, which will be allowed to start your business. Before getting into the legal formalities of starting an e-commerce store, understand the type of business, whether it's a sole proprietorship, whether it's partnership, whether it's limited liability company, all these things. So applying for a PAN card is also very mandatory. You all have heard about a person's PAN card. Have you all heard about a company's PAN card? So similarly, having a company's PAN card is very much necessary. Opening a company's PAN bank account is mandatory. Then you must have heard about, bank account is necessary. In the name of the company is necessary so that you can go for a goods and service tax, that is GST certification registration, which is mandatory. It's mandatory only if uh, you want to deal with people, the the buyers who are outside the state with an annual turnover of more than 20 lakhs. So GST is any which way is compulsory. Future में भी काम आएगा. If you don't want, if you feel that probably there are a lot of things right now. If you feel कि बाद में necessary होगा, you can do it later on also. But again, uh, it will be necessary now or whenever your business is progressing. So even a provident fund, having the provident fund registration is very much necessary. Like if you have employees more than 50 in a company, so that's also important. And then this is also one of the most important steps, that there are unique trademark registration of each goods required to sell, and that is necessary. So depending upon the business also, there are a lot of legal formalities. Legal ke bina you cannot step onto into this, whole e-commerce. So let's just understand how to build your e-commerce website and keep the brand new. So building your e-commerce website is very much necessary. So, but of course, building a brand name is also very important. What is exactly a brand name? Can anyone come with a brand name? We have all completed the paperwork over here, right? And we've legally started the e-commerce business also. But we need to understand कि नाम क्या रखे भाई business का. Once you know that you are selling to who and how they're selling. It's time to work on creating a memorable. Understand, brainstorm with your friends, your relatives, everyone. What will be the memorable name for it? Then you want to think about the domain name. What is domain name? Can anyone tell me? Domain name is nothing but something like a name of a website like Amazon.com, Flipkart.com, you know, eBay.in. So that's a domain name that should be closely matching with your business name. So there are a lot of ways in which you can build your e-commerce website, like on Shopify, on Magento. There are a lot of these things. There are ready-made options. If you do not want to invest a lot of time in creating a website, start outsourcing these things to the outsiders like Shopify, Magento. They are very creative. They do all the things. They allow you to create, launch your own online store, customize your design, add your domain name, how it will look, what will be the colors. So depending on the platform, they'll give you a budget, a platform. You just need to give the budget to them and they are good to go. Right from designing the cart, shopping cart, wish list, how you want it to. Or if you think, I don't want to implement this thing, either do it yourself or invest in a very professional design or website design. The fourth important step is the payment gateway. भाई पैसे ही नहीं लेंगे तो पता कैसे चलेगा पैसे आएंगे कैसे. ऐसा तो नहीं कि आप हमेशा कैश ऑन डिलीवरी ऑप्शन दे सकते हो, राइट. बहुत ज्यादा रिटर्न्स हो सकते हैं, करेक्ट. इफ somebody wants to not pay in cash, किसी को पेमेंट गेटवे के थ्रू पे करना है, सो वी नीड टू सेट अप अ पेमेंट गेटवे. आपको अलग से परचेज करना पड़ता है एक पेमेंट गेटवे. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ पेमेंट गेटवे ऑप्शंस लाइक पेयू, पेपल, रेज़रपे. बट ये सब बनाने से पहले वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, सिट डाउन, अंडरस्टैंड कि आप क्या क्या ऑप्शंस दोगे. डेबिट कार्ड, क्रेडिट कार्ड, नेट बैंकिंग, cash on delivery, COD जो कि बोला जाता है. But to prepare this payment gateway, we need to understand that whether you have a bank account in the name of the business, whether you have a PAN card of the business, whether you have a certificate of incorporation, whether you have memorandum of association. I know ये सब बहुत ज़्यादा deep में रहा है and probably this is just going bounce, but these are basically the legal terms. Mainly, you should be having the PAN card of the business, the bank account of the business, certificate of incorporation, identity proof. कहीं पे भी आप बिजनेस कर रहे हो, घर से कर रहे हो, वेयर हाउस से कर रहे हो, कहीं से भी कर रहे हो, उसका एक एड्रेस, वेबसाइट के टर्म्स और कंडीशंस क्या है और उसकी प्राइवेसी पॉलिसी क्या है. मेमोरेंडम ऑफ एसोसिएशन, आर्टिकल्स ऑफ एसोसिएशन डिपेंड करता है अगर आपके पास प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी है, पब्लिक लिमिटेड कंपनी है या सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कंपनी. द स्टेप 5 इज द लॉजिस्टिक्स. अब पैसे तो कस्टमर ने पे कर दिए, आपने उसको वेबसाइट भी दे दिया, उसने परचेज भी कर दिया. अब भाई उसको पहुंचाओगे कैसे. दैट कम्स अ पॉइंट दैट्स कॉल्ड एज द लॉजिस्टिक्स, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. इट बेसिकली मीन्स एक प्रोसेस होता है जहाँ पे आप शिप करते हो जो भी प्रोडक्ट कस्टमर ने ऑर्डर किया है, ट्रांसपोर्ट इट थ्रू एन इन्वेंट्री थ्रू अ मर्चेंट. अब लॉजिस्टिक्स में बहुत सारे ऑप्शन है. आप इधर अगर खुद एक न्यू स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, आपको लग रहा है कि हाँ, यू नो मुझे यहाँ पे पैसा बचाना है, अपना कॉस्ट बचाना है, एक सेपरेट होम है, आप घर से ही ऑपरेट कर रहे हो, देन यू नीड टू गिव द पैकेज. यू कैन ऑर्डर, जैसे कि आपने सुना होगा डिलीवरी है, शिप रॉकेट है, देर आर डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कोरियर सर्विसेज लाइक फेडेक्स है, ब्लू डार्ट. यू कैन सेंड इट टू देम. आपके बहुत ज्यादा पैकेजेस अगर इनिशियली नहीं आते हैं तो tie up with them and probably they will send it to the person, the buyer. But if you feel कि बहुत सारे orders आ रहे हैं, you want to tie up with a third party company who deals in the supply and distribution, that's a corrective way also. If your business is progressing or if you are on a better state. So when the customer makes a purchase, the third party will also be quickly notified कि हाँ, it has been purchased and they send the package quickly to them. They come to know कि मेरा पार्सल कहाँ पहुंचा है, मुंबई से बैंगलोर है तो पुणे में तो नहीं अटका है, कितने देर लगेगी, ट्रांजिट हुआ कि नहीं. You will come to know each and every step. Basically, once you actually tie up with a third party company. And you can also go for something like a custom completes his or her order on your website. You will be getting a notification that the inventory software, that the notification is confirmed and you will ship the rocket. तो यहाँ पे basically customer को एक SMS जाता है कि yes, your order has been shipped, it has been reached, it has been reached to so and so location. You will also get the notification. So that's the way of a software. There are different ways. You can tie up with a third party company to deal with all the supply and distribution. किसी को outsource कर दिया या you as a person एक एक को shift करेंगे with Blue Dart, with FedEx or with ShipRocket, with delivery, all these. Now the sixth important step in generating or developing an e-commerce store is how to attract the customers to your website. भाई हमने सब तो कर दिया, ट्रांसपोर्ट भी हो गया, पर एक ही कस्टमर से तो आपका बिजनेस चलने नहीं वाला है, राइट? So we need to understand the customers, how to attract the customers to your website. The former CEO of Walmart actually, well, I'm sure you all have heard about Walmart. Walmart is one of the most successful business models all over the world. जिसे कॉपी करके Amazon and Flipkart ने अपना खुद का ऑनलाइन स्टोर बनाया. You can't just open a website and expect people to flood it. आपको मार्केटिंग भी तो करनी पड़ेगी, right? If you really want to succeed, you have to create traffic. There are different ways. जैसे SEO मार्केटिंग होता है, पेड एड्स होता है, रीटारगेटिंग होता है, वर्ड ऑफ माउथ होता है. Don't so these are basically the digital ways. आपको पता है कि आपका जो कस्टमर है वो डिजिटल वेज से आने वाला है, राइट? सो डिजिटल से ही आप मार्केटिंग करोगे, सेल्स अट्रैक्ट करोगे. जहां मेरा कस्टमर है मैं वहीं पहुंचूंगा ताकि वो और कस्टमर्स लेके आए या वही कस्टमर वापस आए. तो बेसिकली आपने गूगल का नाम तो सुना है, गूगल पे आप सर्च करते हो, कुछ आपके पास रिजल्ट्स आते हैं. That is search engine optimization basically. You grab the attention of the potential online customers for the success. There are a lot of SEO strategies. ये जैसे अगर हम इन डेप्थ में घुसते हैं तो बेसिकली डिजिटल मार्केटर का काम होता है एसईओ की मार्केटिंग करना. पेड एड्स रन करते हो, काफी बार आप इंस्टाग्राम पे, फेसबुक पे डालते हो, नीचे आपको एड्स दिखते हैं बिकॉज वो पर्सन ने, उस बायर ने पे किया होता है for these platforms to promote your advertisement on users daily, and they're directly directed to the website. It's your job to convert them into a potential customer. Retargeting होती है basically. अगर बहुत बार हम किसी वेबसाइट पे जाते हैं, then you accept a cookie, right? So then with after accepting the cookie, if you visit that website and exit it without purchasing anything, the cookie is placed and then these online users will visit another website. जिस भी आप वेबसाइट पे जाओगे, अपने cookie accept किया था, वहां पर वो ad दिखाया जाएगा, advertisement दिखाया जाएगा. So that is called as a retargeting network. ये क्या होता है कि घड़ी घड़ी रीटारगेटिंग होते रहता है, तो आप भी एज अ कस्टमर आपके दिमाग में भी चले जाता है, ओ माय गॉड, आई थिंक आई हैव नॉट बॉट दिस, लेट मी चेक इट आउट, लेट मी रीथिंक ऑन दिस. दिस इज अ डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ मार्केटिंग. एंड वर्ड ऑफ माउथ तो हमें सबको ही पता है. आपको एक ड्रेस पसंद है, आपने मिंत्रा से लिया, आपने किसी को और को रेकमेंड कर दिया, आपने अमेजोन से कुछ परचेज किया, जैसे मोबाइल फोन आपको पसंद आई उनकी सर्विस, यू विल रेकमेंड इट टू समबडी एल्स. So that's one of the most traditional and important ways, but we cannot lose कि online तो हम हमेशा customers लेगा ही, but these are also an important ways. You could also tie up with professional bloggers to ask them write and review your brand so that their viewers can secure more traction to your website. So let's just conclude जो हमने अभी तक पढ़ा है, the guidance to start an e-commerce. You all have any kind of questions till now? Any questions? Any questions, guys? No questions, it seems. So let's just conclude this. So to sum up, starting an e-commerce business in India is quite easy. पहले बहुत ज़्यादा hassles थे to start an e-commerce website, but now काफी ज़्यादा easy हो चुका है. Now it's a great idea considering that the market is also booming. हमें सबको पता है कि shopping markets, shopping malls, physical stores are slowly going out of trend. सब कोई हर कोई हर घर almost every house is now going to purchase online, whether it's from Facebook, Instagram, e-commerce website, कहीं से. So we need to understand the importance of going online. If you have a store and if you want to understand the, guidance on it, you can always contact me on Simran Punjabi, simran.punjabi@gmail.com. And yes, of course, while starting an e-commerce website, also you will face certain hurdles. But yes, slowly and steadily, they will all be overcome when it comes to trying to register, legalize your online business. And once you fight that, the business will be recognized. Who may say that you could be the next Jeff Bezos, the next Jeff Bezos of Amazon? All you need is your own vision, a near foolproof plan on how to execute this vision, and the patience and the discipline to see it through till the end. So e-commerce is a booming word. So let's just try and overcome these possibilities at this moment. So let's just jump in, guys. So any questions from anyone? Any question, guys? I really thank you guys for all your time and patience. I really thank you guys for all your time and patience. Thanks a lot for hearing me out. And if you guys really have any kind of questions, you can always contact me on the Facebook group through which you all have come. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Simran.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Simran. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Simran.
Thanks.
Thank Namu.